The Ohio Children's Trust Fund mission is to prevent child abuse and neglect through investing in strong communities, healthy families, and safe children. Our mission is furthered by funding programs and services across Ohio that help prevent and protect Ohio's children from abuse and neglect while strengthening and supporting families. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund funds a variety of programs and services that all contribute to helping ensure that families and children are safe, supported, and healthy. Here's an example of one of our partners that work in the community.
Well, hello, I'm Rachel Wilson, and I'm a kinship family specialist at Beech Acres Parenting Center, and just really excited to share a little bit about what we're doing. So Kinship Connections helps to prevent and protect against child abuse by just meeting kinship caregivers exactly where they are. So whether they're a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, or just another relative that is caring for a loved one's child or children full time, we connect them with just very valuable resources, and it's at no expense to them thanks to the Ohio Children's Trust Fund. So we know, like everyone, that knowledge is power. So we just empower parents by equipping them. And we just know that increasing their confidence level as parents, their skills as parents, and then also just knowledge just of what's out there is a powerful way to prevent child abuse. So one of the specific programs that I'm really excited about that we're able to offer our parents or those caregivers is our Triple P parenting classes that they're running all the time. We have multiple ones that are going right now, and that's thanks to Ohio Children's Trust Fund, that funding that we receive. So just a little bit about positive parenting is that the unique approach that they have, it's based on 5 core parenting principles, and this is just the meat of how parents are we're able to equip parents to prevent child abuse. And so just to touch on them real quick, it's just having a safe and interesting environment for children, and we know that that helps to prevent child abuse, and having a positive learning environment. So we come along families and help to just equip them to know what that looks like. We help them with using assertive discipline instead of, like punishing. We talk about correcting the behavior with their children instead of the punishment piece. And then just having realistic expectations for, where they're at in life and what their developmental stage is, which also just helps to prevent some of that. Well, you should be doing this right now, and really they're not developmentally able to. So, and then something that's really big with us that we promote is just that self-care as caregivers. So when we're able to fill ourselves up, then we're able to give to our family members. So that whole piece, like when we know better, then we can do better. And something that's just really special about Beech Acres and with Kinship Connections is that we focus on the strengths of each family member, and then just how they're empowered to be mindful and intentional with the children that they've been given. So that's just a little bit about Kinship Connections and how we're able to make a difference in the lives of families because of the funding that we receive. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Dawn Merritt, and I am the program manager for Kinship Connections at Beech Acres Parenting Center. And I want to start by just really thanking Ohio Children's Trust Fund for the ability to provide the funds for us so that we can provide these services to our families. One of the things that we have started within Beech Acres, we've created kind of a continuum of care for our families, and that we provide a holistic service to caregivers with vulnerable children. And so one of the things that we want to do as a kinship as a kinship care to provide those services, we provide navigation, we provide individual and group support for dedicated families raising loved ones. I want to talk a little bit about some of our goals. Some of our goals is to increase the protective factors. And we know that when children are displaced, there are some really high trauma that is involved with that care. And so we want to increase the protective factors, and we want to reduce the risk factors for the families that are caring for these children. We focus on improving concrete supports for our families and for our children. We focus on caregiver resilience, the knowledge of child development, self-sufficiency, and positive parenting practices. So with the help of Ohio Children's Trust Funds, we've been able to really serve these families from that holistic approach. And so we are so grateful. So thank you again, Ohio Children's Trust Fund.